You can't do MMA math. It doesn't really work that way. But if you did look at the way Usman handled Gilbert
compared to
Khamzat got in real trouble. He did. He kept training. That's why he wasn't the same since he got COVID. Like, I don't see a person at 170 that's ever lived that I think is a favorite against Usman. I've never seen that. They might exist. I've never seen him. We were worried maybe it would be Khamzat. Like, Khamzat seemed like he was that guy, but he just jumped right into the deep water with Gilbert. I think Usman, in terms of like welterweight, he's going to go down as one of the greats. But if you look at the difference in their performances, and I know you can't do MMA math, it doesn't really work that way. But if you did look at the way Usman handled Gilbert
compared to
Khamzat got in real trouble. Did you watch that fight, Mike, between him and Gilbert Burns?
No, but I know this guy has some issues that he looks like a nice guy, but he's kind of psychopathic.
Oh, he's a full psychopath. Full psychopath. It was a close fight.
Yeah, wow.
Some people even thought Gilbert won. I have good friends that texted me afterwards and they thought Gilbert won. I thought it was a very good fight, though. Very close fight. It was the first time Khamzat had ever been tested. Gilbert dropped him.
But you know,
Gilbert hit him with a big right hand and dropped him. Usman beat Burns in his last outing pretty handily. Burns caught him in the first round with a big shot, but Usman survived easily and then stopped Burns afterwards and just was the first guy to be able to really dominate him like that.
Burns hit a lot.
Well, Burns is a wild man. He's a wild man. It's one of the reasons why he's so good, but it's also one of the reasons why he took this fight, because he's got the balls to fight this big, giant welterweight and go to war with him. Very little of the fight was on the ground, and even on the ground, the thing is, like, Gilbert's like, he dropped a jab. Gilbert is super dangerous on the ground. But that dude, Khamzat, is the fucking truth.
Real deal.
He's the fucking truth. Because he got hit with bombs. He got his head spun around backwards, never backed off.
He kicked him off the pitch. He almost kicked him out of the picture.
Dropped here and immediately dives in and grabs a hold of him and takes him down. I mean, he was on Queer Street right there.
Oh, they fighting hard.
It was a war. The first fight that he was ever really tested inside the octagon. The other fights that he's had 4 wins. He's been hit twice. And that's not bullshit. 4 wins, he was hit twice. In this fight, he was hit like 119 times or something crazy. Khamzat ragdolls people and talks shit while he's doing it. He picked up Li Jingliang and carried him to Dana White while he was talking shit. Look at this. He picks up Li Jingliang and he carries him over to Dana White, drops him down, and while he was doing it, he was talking shit to Dana. I kill everyone! Before you even decide to fuck him up, you're holding him up in the air, talking shit. That's how good that guy is. He's so good, and he's so focused and dedicated. Khamzat Chimaev is a fucking terrifying human being. What did you think about Khamzat missing weight so badly? He fucked up the entire main event. Supposed to be fighting Nate Diaz. So I was in a situation where I wanted to praise Khamzat because he just ragdolled Kevin Holland in one of the most spectacular performances of the year. He showed why he's the motherfucker of motherfuckers and why everybody's scared of him. But also, he weighed in 8.5 pounds overweight. He fucked up the entire promotion.
That's not 4.
No.
That's not 3. That's 8.5. Henry Cejudo, you see his theory? He said that he feel like he's training too much. That's why he's having a hard time with the weight cut. And that's his reputation. A maniac. And he said his body is not reacting to the weight cut. So I don't know.
Well, it's also he's coming in way too heavy. He's trying to drain himself of 20, 30 pounds.
Well, that's what his coach said, that he felt like he didn't cut weight the right.
With the winner, Khamzat Chimaev. Hey, so what now? Say something! So what now? This is Chechnya.
This is Chechnya.
Khamzat, that was an impressive performance against a very dangerous guy in Kevin Holland, but you just ran right through it.
I'm the most dangerous guy here. I got a coming for everyone. I kill everybody. I know what.
Came into this fight far overweight. What was that all about?
I don't care about that shit, bro. I kill that guy. Gotta go for everybody. I can't find right here. Let's come down. Give it to both guys who left here. I fight the both of them.
I know you don't care about that now, but if you want to compete for the welterweight title, it's important that they know you can make 170 pounds.
Of course, I'm supposed to make that weight as well. My doctor stopped me. Nobody can stop me.
Nobody can stop you, too, from watching UFC 294. Stop paying for pay-per-views. It can cost you $1,450 per year if you go that route. But what if I told you that there is a way to watch all the future pay-per-views for a fraction of the cost? So what is it? iWatchMax is a streaming platform where you can watch any PPV fight, any live sport in full HD or 4K resolution. But here's the cherry on top. Your wifey would love this. You'll also get free access to all the latest movies and TV shows. It's like having Netflix, HBO, and sports all in one single place. So what's the catch? Well, you need to qualify to get into iWatch Max. Only a select few make the cut. If you wanted to be among the few we accept, you need to take a quiz on our website. The free access to movies will be limited to the first 1,000 orders only. So what are you waiting for? Scan this QR code or go to iWatchMax.com to check if you qualify.
If I die in the cage. I didn't come here make my weight. I died in my bed. I come die in the cage. I'm dying in the cage. I never leave that cage now. It's my home. I can take everything from you guys.
I believe that, Khamzat, but imagine if this was a fight for the title and you came in 8 pounds over, it wouldn't have taken place.
It was lower. The guy said to me, the doctor, you have to drink water and make some vitamins and They let me do that. I knew that night I'm gonna fight that guy.
So the doctor told you to stop cutting the weight, but you believe you still could have made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that dude. I fucking love him to death.
He told Ariel Hawan that he hasn't been the same since he caught COVID. Speaking of COVID, he said that on his show.
Well, you know what he did? He kept training. That's why he wasn't the same since he got COVID. He kept training while he had COVID, and he was hospitalized twice. He was on death's door,
Yeah,
man.
coughing up blood and
That
everything.
fucking dude would not stop training. That's how crazy he is.
Do you think he's gonna make it? What do you think he needs to do to?
I think he should get with a legitimate weight cut specialist. Like, I don't know who he had with him, but he needs someone who's with him in camp 24/7. Someone who's with him through the entire process. Someone who makes sure that before he even enters camp, that he's close. I mean, it's not like the guy gets fat, but he's draining himself. I think there should be more weight classes. Not only that, I think they should eliminate weight cutting. I think it's the
So
dumbest
what-
thing in the world.
okay.
To 24 hours before a fucking cage fight,
Yeah.
you literally dehydrate your organs,
and
your
your brain,
brain,
yeah.
everything. Why?
So what do you mean? They
It's
just fight at
sanctioned-
their natural weight?
Yes, it's sanctioned cheating. That's
So
what it is.
okay, Kamal may walk around at 185, 190.
That's what he should be a champ at. He told me that he had to walk on fucking grass because he couldn't walk on concrete because it hurt so bad.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna show you something after we get off here,
Okay.
and you will understand.
I kind of understand. I mean, he's told me a lot.
It's
It's bad.
yeah.
It's bad. And
Kamaru is self-aware. That's good. I mean, motherfucker walked backwards in the steps. I was in Denver with him week before the fight. He'd be walking down the steps backwards. I'm like, yo,
because
this
it hurts.
That's crazy
Isn't
to
that
me.
crazy?
Like
And then goes
that
and fights.
I got bad knees, so the fact that he walks back, I've never walked backwards down no fucking stairs. But he get on that fucking aerodyne. People think he don't do he does cardio, but he doesn't run. He got a lot of other injuries. I had documented doctor visits where they was just like, if you fuck up your hand, like it was to the point where Kamal was like, if I fuck this hand up, I might have to retire. That's how bad his hand was fucked up, because you got to heal that hand.
Right. And then everything you're doing is breaking the hand.
It's breaking the hand
I
down.
mean, the whole sport